Am I on? Am I on? Just let me double check some stuff. Okay, yeah, I am on. Oh, right, got a comment. Not even half a year and it's kneeling over. What are the reasons? Let me think. Shelf life is about 2 months with an extra 2 months going. Or 2.5 months with another 2 months going. One of the quickest shutdowns in global, I might add. Oh boy. As for the reasons, I've got a couple, but at the same time there's a bit of defenses towards what I'm going to say towards this. It's just, I don't know. For me, I don't think it's Pokelabo's fault this time. Like, a lot of people are going for Pokelabo is doing this. I think Crunchyroll's doing this. Why would Pokelabo, because of something like I've heard rumors that maybe because of Sinnoh Alice, they're killing this game instead on global. Like, for Pokelabo, it doesn't make any sense because Pokelabo for JP, they still have tons of content and still doing the game as it is. So why would Pokelabo cut off global with that? It makes, for me anyways, much more sense that it's Crunchyroll's dealings with this, not Pokelabo. It just doesn't make any sense. But as I said, maybe the only defense is that Pokelabo is cutting global because of Sinnoh Alice. Maybe that's why. Silicon Ria posted a good article on why it's shutting down. Huh. Well, and then where I'm going at afterwards, I'm basing my theory that it's more towards Crunchyroll's problem than it is Pokelabo, as I said with what I said about JP having tons of content, therefore why would they kill off global that way? It would, for me, it would say that maybe Crunchyroll is the reason they're doing it. Oh, hey Nix, me said no more evil Hibiki. You'll get her in reruns on JP. What is Sinnoh Alice? So Sinnoh Alice has been it's a game that's been in development hell because there's no licenses that wanted to grab it. It was pretty much another it was a game in limbo. But now Pokelabo picked up Sinnoh Alice. It's a game that's coming to global soon, with Pokelabo being in charge of it. In comes where I'm trying to say that all this is happening. And yeah, ZT, can you send the link for it as well so I can look it up as well afterwards? Actually, I might just look it up when you bring up the link. But then, yeah, okay, so going back to that, it's just like Crunchyroll. They've got... I've heard that Crunchyroll does this a lot. The only game that I've actually am still playing on global for Crunchyroll is Damachi. That's the only game I've been playing, but that's only because that game is bringing the bucks. But for me, I think that it's because, I don't know, I saw a few signs, I said this in my Discord about global, because it started acting extremely weird after the HBK event. Because they just, you remember when I was grinding several of the global events in which why is this event showing up? I thought it was supposed to be something else. Oh wait, but it's because of the Attack on Titan showing up first. And therefore the events got derailed in that sense. But then, it's just going on and on. They just kept on switching events to most of the events right now are second year event titles. But now, this is happening. in a time where, like, I say this because as a person who's played this game on JP, like, near start of launch, actually no, I did play at launch, at the start of launch, to about the first year anniversary. First year anniversary is when it really changes, like, everything. You can get 5-star from a free multi, that kind of stuff. Your welfare is a 5-star, and that can help you to get their character fully awakened to level 70, etc, etc, etc. Hell, JP is thriving right now because of XV. Because of that, it just feels like it just squashes whatever, like, it just squashes any attempt in saying that, oh, Pokélabo's to blame. It feels like this is more Crunchyroll's business. It just feels like it, because maybe because, I'll get straight to the point now, it feels like Crunchyroll was trying to milk this series because they grabbed a hold of license because of XV, and because of that, they just finally saw that Symphogear on global was not giving out as much money as, say, Damachi, so now they canned it. Maybe also because of the virus, but at the same time, do I even need to say the virus part? But you get what I'm trying to say with that. But I'm thinking it was more of a financial problem than it was with 19. So yeah, that's what I'm going with. It just makes much more sense in my opinion. Okay, oh sorry, I was rambling on, I just couldn't see the comments. Hopefully Pokélabo Global doesn't become like Nixon, I hope not. Pokélabo had strings attached to it like Symphogear originally in JP. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just doesn't make any sense that Pokélabo would do that. Would try to shut it down. Wait, are they shutting down the global servers for this game? Yes, they are, in 2 months' time. And hey, one-time deal. Yep, around June. Oh, around end of July. End of July, to be exact. Okay, so why am I going to do as it is? I am not going to grind. There's just no point, because even if, like, they're trying to bring up the last 2 months of the roadmap, I just don't see the point. I just don't see the point. Where is updates until end of service? So, early May, they're going to do Innocent Sister, which is right now, for about 2 weeks. After that, Maid Gear. And then early June, they're gonna bring out Axis. New cards including Symphogears and Alchemist, who makes the appearance in Symphogear, so they're pretty much gonna bring out Saint Germain, Prelati, and Cagliostro, probably their initial 5 stars. The one that will be put into the pull through JP. Permanent, so yeah, okay. And then brand new cards featuring the Alchemist, who makes his debut. Okay, so more of them. Brand new cards including Ignite and X-Drive Symphogears and Alchemist can be found. Okay, so I think what they're trying to say here is, you guys know that we have the initial Ignites, right? We get different versions of Ignites and X-Drive, so it's another version. Just think of it as like Ignite V2, X-Drive V2, so that will come out mid-June. And then, as it shows up, like June will be Valkyrie Summer, so I was right about this, as Innocent Sister was announced at least before this announcement showed up. Valkyrie Summer connects with Summer Seasonal, so they were at least trying to align with that, so that makes sense. And then mid-July is Sirius's Y-Wing. So this is pretty much the sequel towards the one-winged wielders one, the one with Ultimate Comet Kanade and Tsubasa. So that will show up, and then end. So it'll be ending at the end of July after that. Rap after I worked so hard to get the level 70. Yeah, I feel for you whales who's actually whaled on this game. All that money just goes to waste. If you, in my opinion, I'm fine. Like, technically, like, in all seriousness, I'll just say this honestly as possible. For me, I'm fine I've got a JP account which is like it's grown much better than Global has. I was just waiting for the first anniversary to show up so that the quality of life changes would show. Therefore, I can actually get a good head start. Global power levels for raids will be much easier for me to go through that at that point. I was thinking to level 60, and as I said, just with the surprise shutdown, I was not expecting this at all. I was waiting for something like, well, I wasn't waiting for the shutdown to happen. I was waiting for the first anniversary to happen so the quality of life changes would happen. I don't know. They say you can get a refund though. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. At the very least, they give you a refund. Did we see the app getting any promotions of it when it was supposed to be released globally? Did they continue after launch, or they just let it sink or swim? I think. I'm not too sure whether Crunchyroll did this or it was like a Symphogear global Twitter account did it. They all like the Twitter obviously did advertise it. I'm not too sure whether Crunchyroll did it, so I don't know. I don't know in that respect. I was actually more worried about the effects at the time. In order to say farewell to the stream, you should sing a Symphogear. I knew you were going to say something like that. Because of that, I was kind of expecting this. So once I am done with the global stuff, I'll be going to JP where I've got more music on my music box. And no, I'm not going to sing. I'm not going to sing. I'm a terrible singer. What I will do is bring up one of the swan songs from the music box. That's all I'm going to do. I cannot sing for the life of me. Not to mention my throat is horrible at the moment. Because I did a few videos before starting stream, so no. I'm sorry, I just really can't. My throat is like, it's on fire right now. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Crunchyroll released full episodes of Symphogear from Season 1 to GX. Wait. Released full episodes of Symphogear from Season 1 to GX. Oh, on the YT. Right. Yeah, it looks more in part to Crunchyroll's. It just looks like it. Boo, -1, like... seriously, I'm not much of a singer, I'm really not. Like, I drone. I have a monotonous voice by all intents. Alright, so... my card list. Might as well just go through what I've been through. All my level 60s. 1, 2... Actually, let's go by level at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 took so long to do. My Eren, my Tsubasa, Hibiki, Edgebiki right there. Oh, these two are probably my best ones over it. Yeah, I really didn't have much of a party, to be honest. It's only because I was being free to play all the way. Not much after that. Tons of craft essences. Only had 89. Jeez. Yeah, not much with that. Let's see. Okay, if people, like, I don't know whether people will do this or not, but if you are going to actually get the 4-star Serena, which is kind of weird for me. Oh, really? Oh, link it if you need to. So I can do it at the end. Let's see. 25, 50, so that's like 56. 100. Oh my god. That looks like 120k-ish. In order to get every single copy of her. As I said, I'm definitely not pulling. Sorry, not pulling. I'm definitely not going to grind. I will pull the rest of like gems that I do have at the moment, but yeah. If anybody, actually no, I'm not even gonna say it. Because in that case, it's better for you to it's because global is shutting down in 2 months. I don't see the need to grind. In my opinion, it's just better to go over to JP. If you liked it on global and you want it even better, go to JP. There is no point in doing this. There's no point in grinding. I just don't see the point at all. Fun fact, I was out shopping in my local bookstore and sold the entire collection of Symphogear manga for cheap. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. We get a free Gacha ball. Yeah, it's a, like, what was it? Kaneko made the anime. Like, was it Kaneko? I can't remember. Yeah, it was a manga first. It was a manga first. I definitely know that. I just can't remember who did it. Like, I keep mixing the director with the actual mangaka. I'm not expecting anything whatsoever. Yeah, that's a 4-star. Yup. Well, at least I'm gonna go ham now. Go ham with these gacha pulls, even though technically I did on each Biki, but still. Ah, boy. Let's see, it's gonna be either Agatram or... No, it's both Agatram, both of them. Yeah, Serena's linked with Agatram, I think. Okay, let's just see. Oh, okay. Gane dato? The AMV I was talking about isn't appearing in chat server, so I'll DM you in Discord. Alright, alright. Alright, I was expecting that. Shirabe. Kanade. Yuan. Moria, and it's gonna be Agatram. It's gonna be either one. Alright. Looks like Serena. Sounds like Serena's. Oh no, Maria! Alright. Oh, now I get Judgment Strike again. Okay, when do I get Serena? Might as well get Serena on the 4th multi. Do I have enough? Had 900. 4. No, I do have enough. I do have enough. They had poor translations, which is another for shutdown. Or the Discord guest script. I really don't understand some business decisions companies make. Yeah, same here. Oh, another one! Another song! Alright. Like, I was talking about this since global launch. I was saying, hey, why did they bring out Attack on Titan and everything? And like, oh god, a lot of people were saying like at the end of the day, the Attack on Titan thing wasn't that bad. It did feel like they were trying to bring in a lot of other people in through the collab, but just like afterwards, I'm not too sure whether it went completely silent or not. Yeah. And this is Judgment Strike. No point. Seriously, no point. Alright. But yeah, just I don't know. Like I was saying to myself, if they were going to do this, why not just like speed up the entire process and just say, hey, we'll just do up, like, there was a lot of speculation towards the entire Attack on Titan collab being the first thing that Global gets. Yes, I know a lot of people will be attracted toward that kind of thing, but at the same time, if they were going to do that, this is me going with hindsight of 2020 and everything, but if they were going to shut this down in 2 months' time, why didn't they just follow JP from where JP was at the time and just do it that way? I know I did say that if that did happen, like, Global would have missed out on so many cards, which is probably my biggest problem with it, but it's just, if that was going to happen, why didn't they just do that? Because there were so many collabs after Attack on Titan that just happened, and right now, JP is having a collab with Ultraman. Just, as I said, like you said, Dreadful Boredom, it's just, some of the decisions just doesn't make any sense. Win-win, lose-lose for Crunchyroll in my opinion. Pokelabo was just the developers in my opinion. As I said, I don't exactly blame Pokelabo with that one. Okay, looks like a spook. 2, okay. I'm expecting one of them to be a Memoria. Seriously, I'm expecting one of them to be a Memoria. Come on. Chat, which one? I don't know which one to pick. Off Symphogear topic, when do you think we'll get a fresh story or limited? 2 years. 2 years since Fate Grand Order, NA follows JP 2 years off. It's going to be about 2 years before we get our free SSR for Fate Grand Order. Limited, give or take, if they do a 25 million download campaign, maybe they'll be generous enough to give us a limited SSR through JP. And we'll have to wait maybe another extra 6 months. 6 months added with the 2 years afterwards. That's just my speculation. Who knows? Left. Okay, 3 out of 4. 3 over 1, so left. Memoria! I knew it! I called it! Okay, so then this one might be Serena? Oh, okay, no name. Hibiki! Next, you're technically correct. Gungnir Doctor incoming. Actually, next, yeah, no, you predicted that right. I predicted a Memoria on the left. I was predicting a Memoria, but next, you just got right there. I was gonna get Hibiki in this poll. Okay. Oh, and I got another Hibiki. Alright. And this looks like the final one. Actually, might as well spend all of them. I'm gonna do solos. Might as well. I'm so sure Serena's Alatram, considering G. I can't remember. I haven't got a Serena in ages on JP, so I wouldn't know. Oh, another song, obviously. Yeah, I read that comment. Oh my god. Okay, 2 again. Chat, pick. I'm expecting one of them to be at least be Memoria. The other one is Serena, but it depends on which one. Left or right? Left or right? Chat, you have to pick. It needs to be Serena though. Which one has Serena? What's with the stream? What do you mean what's wrong with the stream? Is it lagged? I'm just waiting. What side? What side has Serena? Oh, you're getting divided. One more? One more to break the tie? Which one? Right. Right. Okay. It has 5 seasons and every episode has one of these moments where the shoe is like, how the rails can we get... Yeah, yeah, pretty much. And right. You called it! Check got it right! And I was right. Serena is Agatron. That means... What? Okay. Very good pull. Very good pull. Too bad though. I'm not gonna see these cards for long. Oh boy. What else can I do? There's not much to do right now. I just don't know. I'm definitely not... Actually, there may be one. Is Battle Arena still opened? Oh boy. Oh, I think it's not working anymore. What's the point of bringing out the vent? Genos, I don't know whether you heard, but the global is finishing in like 2 months' time. But considering it's gonna be considering that global's gonna be closed in 2 months, there is just utterly no point in me even looking at global anymore. Act out your favorite scene from the anime? Oh, I've got several. I think... First I gotta at least see where the battle arena works. No, I'm getting errors. What is going on? I heard this through FG, but... You can't battle anymore? Or something's going on. Okay, one of my favorite scenes would have to be Hibiki punching the mountain. So it's like, what is it? It's like Chris saying, punch through it, and it's like Hibiki's like, eh? And then it'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And then Gungnir fumes, and then punch it, and then, what was it? The guy in the command center said, now K2 is the third highest mountain in the world. Sorry, K2 is now being recalculated as the third highest mountain in the world. Another one is probably Axis with the finale. I think most people will know the order with Hibiki. I think I'll just say that. I think that's without spoiling, and I think I'll just say one of the final ones is probably the final fight on XV, the tag team duel with Malak and Tsubasa and Maria, as well as the concert scene on XV. I think that'll be it. Problem lies with Bushiroad. The only thing that they make is money off. Oh yeah, I don't see that. Sorry. 7 Deadly Sins there. At least in the United States, I Love Life, Bandori, and Review Starlight. Yeah, and I've played all 3 of those Bushiroad games. Oh, all of them I've quit in some ways, especially Review Starlight. Oh, that game just has such tight and bad resource management. It's just so hard to do. I'll always wait for Hibiki's kissing Miku's. The concert got dark real quick. Yeah. Okay, so if I can't go into Battle Arena, I'm going to at least see whether I can actually go into events for some reason, because I've heard that some people can't play it. Again, then what's the point in having the 2-month wait besides stopping the purchase of song stones? I just don't. Yeah, that just feels weird. Okay. I'm just seeing whether battle works, because I've heard people, I don't know, people say that they can't battle. Again, if that's the problem, what's the point? Might as well. Might as well. If it works, show off the ultimates. If it doesn't, you know the deal. I might still keep Symphogear Global just for a little bit, because who knows what's going to happen. To add to the earlier statement, but only through merchandise. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Okay, I get what you're saying with that. How's Senran Kagura Mobile? If you're looking at JP, that's still a good game. Lots of customization. A bit grindy if you want to get your character fully awakened to level 120, 99 Rainbow Starred. But yeah, it's a decent game. On JP, I'll say. Don't bother trying K or Chinese, especially Chinese. Just don't. Just keep with JP because it's got the most quality of life stuff towards it. So yeah. Not to mention, after the stream I need to actually release 2 more videos out, because Overlord on JP got a real surprise collab. I'm not joking. I noticed the event stage were taking forever to load now. Yeah, that feels like it's something. I don't know, it's like Crunchyroll, not Crunchyroll servers, it's like Pokélabo global servers. Is it I don't know whether it's maintenance or not, just. And you're right. Okay, loading is. Okay, I'll say. Thought it froze there. Kernel of Courage. Oh, okay, loading wasn't that bad. What is going on? Might as well go through it. An Audimus relic which consumes relics, the giant that eats other giants. Sorry, a giant. Oh yeah, Nephilim. Hello. I don't really want to fight. but I have to. I have to protect my home, not just for me, but for everybody who lives here too. Oh, are we just going straight into fighting? Okay, straight into fighting! Oh, and for people who are not in the know, Serena is voiced by Yui Horie, so yeah. Oh, actually no, more loading. Let's just see how long this takes. Okay, that works. That wasn't too bad. Oh, let's see. Might as well. I'm so sure that Serena is one of the best healers in the game. Don't kill her! Don't kill it! Never mind. I'll do 2 more just to show off the attacks. A plushie of Nephilim is being released so you can recreate the scene from G. Oh my god! Sounds cute and terrifying at the same time. Like I thought, oh, okay, plushie of Nephilim, you know, Symphogear is being cute, being released so you can recreate that scene. I will say one thing though, the streaming for Symphogear is not dead. On global, it will be, but on JP, I might do streams. I might do streams on it. Well, at least it's minor enough. I won't need to take any painkillers this time. Isn't so bad, I can keep going, but moving too fast makes the pain worse. I'm not sick or out of shape, so I don't know where this pain is coming from. Okay, so she dreamed up the entire thing with Serena. Yeah, Serena. Who's better healer though? Extra Shirabe or Serena? Serena. Serena is the much better healer. Like, in terms of team compositions, like, with the element types, they're the respective good healers of their team, of their elemental team. In terms of healer in general, Serena's, like, the Serena right now is the better healer. Since he sacrificed himself to protect us all. Yeah. Oh, that's nightmare fuel. Jeez. Relic with incredible abilities sense crises in other worlds and connect them to our own. I've tried not to think about it, believe me, I've tried. But now, after everything I've been through, that thought has been gradually re-emerging. As much as I don't want to think about it, the feeling of what if, I just won't go away. Oh no, please don't tell me she'll travel, won't she? A world where she's happy, a world where she's alive. That must exist in some timeline. Why do I do this to myself? All these thoughts ever do is called. She's going through it. Gallahorn's going crazy, picking crazy noise signals on top of it. Let's get to... Yeah, quite obviously, that thing still haunts me. Yeah, no, it's... In terms of this story already, it's kind of obvious that Maria will go through the alternate world, find out that Serena is alive, and just go into it. I can tell. I can tell. There's not many event notes with this one. And that's what I was trying to be saying. Wait, one more Serena? Oh, complete this. And I forgot what colour she was. I think she was... No. I can't remember. I forgot what colour she was. Ah, okay. Oh, right. I was thinking red, she's orange. Somebody already... Oh my god! Who? Who did that? Who level 17 somebody already? Oh my god. Who? Wait, Serena has the same voice actor Minori Kushi... Yep! Same voice actor. Same voice actor. That's who level 17. Okay. Yep. Stream lagged a bit there. Sorry about that. I thought getting units to level 120 was just a myth. No, it's real. It's real. If you're talking about Senran Kagura, yeah, it's real. It's real. You need to do like Ultra Awakening missions in order to do it. And then grind those medals out just to get them to several steps of like level 99, level 105, 110, 115, and then 120, and then that's it. And then if you can fully awaken them, that's pretty much the max output that one unit does in Senran Kagura. How are you feeling after that, Serena? Thanks for everybody's help. That's wonderful to hear. Don't forget to thank all the kind people who've helped you. Okay, Mom. Nothing to be wrong with you, but you wouldn't mind taking a few tests before experimenting. Tests, I say tests, but really we're just going to look at your flight gain and vital signs. I was going to say signals. In the simulator. Of course I'll prove that I'm all better now. I'm sure you will. Dr. Adolf. Oh yeah, so he's a new character at the event. You'll be in charge of monitoring Serena's conditions on the simulator. Well, okay. Okay. I was not expecting the shades on. Okay. In other words, you have to be really dedicated to your waifu. No, in other words, you need to level up your team that the certain Ultra Awakening events want you at. It's a little bit complicated for beginners, but you'll see what I mean with that. Let's see what Judgment Strike's like. Oh, it's this one. I don't think I have it on JP. This is my first time seeing it. Because I have one of Maria's X drives. Actually, I think I have two. shade of... Might as well see what this 3-star Becky's about. Oh, it's this one! Alright. Okay, that'll do it for that. Wait, oh. I was looking at comments while I was doing that. Did anybody see Serena heal during that battle? Because I don't want to go through another one. Actually, no point in looking at battle. Might as well look at Serena's card. Might as well. How many did I get with that? There's no points. 280. It's only because I'm doing the first node, but yeah. Oh, but one-time deal at the same time, you are technically correct because it depends on the waifu, because I'm trying to upgrade another of Ikaruga's event SSRs and one of Yomi's. So, yeah. You are technically correct, but it's also dedication towards team building and your waifu. That's pretty much it. So, how was I? I think I made one little mistake here and there, but I wasn't too bad, right? You did just fine. Seeing these numbers so soon after your recovery is very reassuring. What do you think? Your numbers were within expected range, but I couldn't see any issues. In that case, if I had done just better, I would have gotten better results. Maybe I'm going to go and prepare the experiment. Did I do something to annoy Dr. Adolf? Don't worry, it's nothing like that. He was the one who spent most time helping you recover, so he's rather tired. Okay, so this is pretty much seeing Serena's side of things from the backstory on G. I'm expecting. There is obviously going to be some differences because alternate universes and everything. She heals after she does her ultimate move, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I was right. It's the one I was thinking. So yes, it's the Serena. The Innocent Sisters 5-star Serena is, yeah, from what I remember, she is one of the better healers that outranks Shirabe. Like Shirabe's heal pretty much helps the red team out a lot. There's not like one of the biggest problems with Symphogear is that there's not many healers. Right now, from Global, there's the Shirabe and there's the Serena. Yeah, it goes from there. Where is she? Just want to double check on that. If I know where she is. Serena. There she is. Cures all allies or status elements, heals 20%, and increase all heart type allies special attack damage by 15%. Oh, that's her normal. That's her normal. Yeah, I was right. Her Gremlin Royale does 175% special damage to one enemy and decreases all buff durations for 3 turns. So she's an all-around support. Yeah, this is why she's so good. She cures people with status elements, she heals, and increases damage towards her opposition element type by 15%. Add to that, she can do even more damage with her ultimate and decrease all decreases all buffs towards the opposition. That is very good. Is there a meta in Senran Kagura New Link? It's hard to actually there is a meta, but because Senran Kagura is such a team building game, yes, there are meta units, but at the same time you still need to form certain teams at times. So the meta gets a little bit mixed depending on new events, etc, etc. So I'll say yes, but at the same time you can still build your own team if you want. I think that's the best way of saying it. Now, do I have that Shirabe? I do not. Okay. Never mind then, because I was about to compare. Did you get that DM I sent to you on Discord? I'm actually going to look at it now because it's nearing you know what. Just let me actually get back onto Discord because I quit out of it just to spare on performance. Oh, what's this? I'll show it off later. Hopefully there's no hopefully I won't copy strike with that. It can be a good goodbye Symphogear AMV. Well, has most people eat their grievances out because I'm not going to delete global yet. I'm going to still see how it goes on for maybe a couple of more weeks. After that I will definitely stop. I'm definitely not going to grind anything, but yeah, if we are done with global, I might just do up that AMV on the background while I'll transition back into JP because it, like, for global as it is right now, I'll say this once again, there is no point in grinding global anymore. If you want to play more Symphogear XD Unlimited, go play JP. So therefore, it's better for me to actually just show off JP again, if that's what you're going for. But for now, if people on chat are pretty much done, I'll actually do the final farewell. As in, I need the okay. Just to clarify. Okay, I'll take the silence as a yes. So, let's bring song down. And bring out the AMV. I'll just talk a little bit towards it because I'm afraid of copyright. It was only 2 minutes long, but still, we'll see. People can hear, right? I'm not gonna show off the visuals, just the music. And with that, we go into global. Sorry, not global. JP. I screwed that up. So yeah, if people still like playing Symphogear XD, you can have a fresh new start on JP. That's all I'm going to say. And with that, more or less, because of the Ultraman collab, in my opinion, is the best time to do it, because there's a collab, which is something that's almost a one-time thing. So if you want to get these Ultraman cosplaying characters, it's mostly FIS, but if you want to, go for it. But if you still want to play on global, that's fine, I suppose. But just for me, it's just the mere fact that there is no point in doing it. But that's just me. That's just me. I was gonna do something, so let me do up this extremely quickly, because this was something I was going to do. Let's just say it's a bit of like YouTube thumbnail stuff that I was going to do but couldn't because of what happened through shutdown. Where can I find it? What's it called? I'm trying to find a file name. I should have prepared for this a little bit more, but yeah. It's not the screenshot. Oh, what was it called? Oh wait, no, I know what it was called. Why did it skip? It skipped. Yeah, there it is. Oh wait, oh, really? Stupid OBS. I wasn't thinking that was gonna happen. So, I was going to do a stream, obviously I was going to do a stream before any of this was going to happen, where I was going to do both the Ultraman grind. Like, I was pretty much done with it, so I could get Kirika, who's now fully awake to level 70, all the way up. Message is retracted. Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on there, Tony. Does Ultraman have a dub or does it only have a sub? I'm not exactly the biggest fan of Ultraman. I vaguely know about it, so I don't know. It's one of those really late 80s? 70s? I don't know how old Ultraman is. It's one of those really old Sentais. So I don't know. But as I was trying to explain, I was going to do a stream where I was going to finish off JP by fully awakening Ultraman Kirika here, and then transitioning into Innocent Sister. So I will show you this now. I pretty much had a thumbnail made, as per usual. Might as well show this off because we're never going to see this again. Oh, okay. Yeah, stream kind of lagged back there. And yeah, and then that happened, unfortunately. So, from what I've heard from Nix, you do get what was it? A beginner's login. You do get like, what was it? 3 of the old Hibikis out on global and everything. So. Yeah, that's at the very least good. You also get 800 gems for newbies, so also good. I think you also get Golden Week free pulls. I think 2 of them. I've done both. It looks like a newer Ultraman. It might be, because I heard there's an Ultraman on Netflix. As I said, I don't know which one it was, and I vaguely know Ultraman. The only thing I know about Ultraman is obviously his appearance and his hand beams. That's probably the best thing that's probably the most knowledgeable thing I know about Ultraman. Everything else like flies off the window. I don't know. So Ultraman Gacha, you get one of the 2 on the first multi. Second multi, it's anti 5-star. On the 4th multi, it becomes Shirabe, and then on the 6th one, it's Maria. If you ever try to reroll on the Ultraman Gacha, and if you get Maria on the first multi, don't try and reroll, because Maria, by the looks of it, is the harder one to get. So just be wary of it. I just got lucky because I actually got both these characters in 2 multis, so I was extremely lucky with that. Golden Week does have some of the more meta units, like we've got Alagam Hibiki, Unlimited Beat Hibiki, and one of Tsubasa's meta units. So if you want to pull on that one, that's fine. It goes infinitely all the way through. It's a 5-star, can go even more. Do remember that since this is JP, Synchro Gazer, Vitalization, Exterminate, and since this is Golden Week, Unlimited Beats might surprise you. You'll know it because besides Unlimited Beat, the 3 that I just said have a chance to, like, you know, the usual 5-star Sparkle. The 6-star is like, it's thicker. The sparkles are thicker. You'll know whether it's a 6-star or not. So keep them because they're extremely powerful if you're extremely lucky in getting them. I've seriously never heard of Ultraman until this event. All I know about Ultraman is a Japanese beam picture. Yeah, pretty much the same here. The only reason why I actually pulled on these gachas is 1, farming's easier, and 2, collect characters. Just come on. It's a one-time thing. Might as well grab them. We also get the auto scorers at half off. I'm not too sure whether the half off goes away or not, but yeah. Yeah, so it's Chris. Yeah, it looks like all auto scorer versions are in this one, so if you like the auto scorers, go for it. And then the usual, how I say on Fate Grand Order, the story pull gachas, so aka don't even bother. And friendship pulls. So yeah, there's that. Might as well show them off. Yeah, Space and Ray. I think there's not much to say about it for the ultra attacks because obviously you guys saw my video on it. Attack 3 enemies, 320%, 320%, Jesus. 460, yeah. A lot of JP characters right now are pretty buffed. Even the welfares that you get is pretty buffed. Attack 35%, yeah. Actually, let's actually look at Kirika, might as well, just so that you guys have a goal. Where's Lero and where is she? Yeah, I know the one you're talking about, the Earth Auto Scorer. She is technically a welfare in one of the events, that's why she's not in it. I doubt she's in it. She was a welfare for from when the Auto Scorers was released, so you probably won't see her. Okay, so let's look at my level 70s at least. Well, not my level 70s, let's look at... oh, there she is. So this is her stats fully maxed out for beginners. It might be a little bit hard. Obviously, I got the luxury of having a lot of those raid mats to be able to get to level 70, so yeah, for me this is a vet thing, so yeah. Attack 195%, okay, so it's not bad, it's like 70% compared to Maria's. Crit chance, okay, not bad. More up, oh my god, is she a buffer? Don't know what the 5 means. Probably different elemental? No, wait, 5. Or maybe like every 5 seconds, 50%. I'm not too sure what this is, what the 5s are, but it looks like she buffs. She looks like to be a critter by the looks of it. Critter? Crit. She looks like a crit monster by the looks of this. And she's welfare. Discord. What about it? One-time deal? Just happy accidents? Is that you? One-time deal? And you're not sure. Oh, you're but yourself invisible. Yeah, looks like it. She looks like a critter, absolute critter. And passive attacks, 20%. Oh wait, this might be event. Yeah, it might be event. Oh, I also got Malak done as well. Don't like her awakened art though. I like her previous. I like her normal awakened art. Normal art, sorry. And one of my favorite minor characters, Shiori. Absolutely. Finally a Discord server that understands the salt of Fate Grand Order. Yes, because they were just happy accidents. Right. So, yeah. I think for people trying to transition from global to JP, I think this collab is probably the best bet for you to actually restart. Do up as a clean slate, as it were. You will be extremely behind, as is expected with the abrupt end of global, but what can you do? I just, yeah, it's inevitable as it is. Oh, and by the way, I do this in global as well, but oh, gotcha tickets, sweet. But my present box is absolutely full with like 4 stars and 5 stars that I don't want. Yeah, all Memorias. Oh yeah, it's another virgin. I might as well keep her there because the best part is they don't go away. These never go away. They're in your present box until you get them out. One of the actual good things about present boxes and JP. Yeah, so that's why you see the 99 plus on my present box. I wonder if there'll be whales that'll still want to give gain money in global. Who knows? There may be. Because, as I said, they might, like Crunchyroll, might want to milk global for all it's worth before it dies. It's possible. Like, why would they still continue to make events if they still have a 2-month wait time before the game dies? It just doesn't make any sense. They would have just given Innocent Sister and then give a week just to like do like, hey, free 5 stars or like a free gacha 5 stars on every pull, etc., for like 1 more week and then cut itself off. Why would you give it 2 months? It just doesn't make any sense. That's why I'm saying, like, it feels like it's Crunchyroll milking Symphogear Global. On speaking of that, it does, like, I feel that Crunchyroll might give the axe towards another recently released global mobile game. If people know, Overlord Mass for the Dead. I'm actually afraid that that global game might get the axe as well, because I said this on my tier lists video like yesterday, and I said that that game pretty much has bare bones materials at the moment, but it will get more later. But then it takes a bit of time because I wasn't there for Overlord on JP since launch. I think it was like a couple of months, like 6 to 8 months before I actually started getting back into it, mainly because of Christmas albedo. So yeah, it was a long time around then. And then the collabs started showing up. But right now, where Overlord Global is at, they just started releasing events. They haven't done any of the collab stuff yet. I fear, and this is just me predicting it, like speculation, predicting, I feel like Overlord Mass for the Dead is next on Global. I feel it. I actually feel it. Because if Symphogear is getting the axe and they were covered by Crunchyroll also licensed Mass for the Dead. I'm speculating that might happen. I actually am. It might happen. So, that's, yeah, sorry about how gloomy that sounds, but it's Crunchyroll. So, because of that, and because I've got a huge library, oh, girls take off. Radiant Force, Synchro Gazer. Which one should I bring out? Okay, so I do have all OPs, that's good. Yeah, I think I might leave it with this. Angelic Remnant. It's actually poetic for Symphogear Global. Am I going to try Alice? I might look into it. I might just look into it. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know anything about Alice. The only thing I know is Pokélabo is dealing with it. That's it. I heard it's good, just a huge development until hell, but that's all I know about it. I might try it. Damn it. That was off. That was off. And I think that does it. Adieu, Symphogear Global. I nearly hardly knew ye, even though grinding was absolute hell in that game. So, I might just leave stream there. If anybody got any more questions, go for it. I do have some videos to upload after the stream, so yeah. I'm all open for the next 5 to 10 minutes. So, like any questions. Oh, okay. If you could have any historical figure or character from mythology added as a servant to the Fate universe, why and what class would they be? Oh. You did say mythological historical, right? This is going into Symphogear a little bit. But what about Shimha? Shimha is a ruler class. I don't know, it might just work. For people who didn't watch XV, then a different version would maybe be... Who else would I pick as a historical figure? There's Oda Nobunaga, who's already one of them. Maybe basing off that. Well, does it actually need to be... Oh, wait, no, it needs to be it, because Throne of Heroes, it makes sense with that. So... Hold on, I'm going to do a bit of research with that. Oh, yeah, why didn't I think about it? Oh wait, no, it depends. Because I skim most of Shimosa, so I don't exactly know sometimes. But what about Masamune? The creator of Masamune. Obviously a saber, and he can be like, well, she, because I might as well gender swap that, so much like Musashi, so The person who created Masamune is also friends with Miyamoto Musashi. I'm not too sure whether those two eras are in the same length, so that might also be one of them. Like, I don't know, I'm fascinated with Masamune, so maybe the creator is also a saber that's linked towards Miyamoto Musashi. Maybe that's one of them? And off Japan, then, let's see. Oh, XE. Where is it? Who was it? Who was it? Yeah, okay, here we go. Here it is. Okay, so I don't know whether a lot of people know, but I'm actually Korean. So I'll just say this here and now. With that being said, how about Admiral Yi Sun-shin? So he was a Korean admiral and military general famed for the victories against the Japanese Navy during a huge war in the Joseon Dynasty. So, since he is a Navy Admiral, Rider makes sense. Although, is that too cliche in its own right? That might be too cliche in its own right. One more outside of, like, I'm not gonna say American folk tales because they'll be going to pull Bunyan in that case. I wouldn't. No, that's not a historical figure though. Mythological figure. One more. Let's go European mythologies. Greek, Norse, Arthurian, Egyptian, Irish, Roman, Hindu, Persian mythologies. Greek, Slavic? Oh, wait. Fate Grand Order. Is there a Gungnir Fate Grand Order? Longinus. Why am I thinking about Sahak with that? Sahak is Galbog, so no, that's not right. Gods and spirits? Gods can't work because I heard Olympus, most of the gods do not want to be servants because I think that kind of makes sense. God of Gods. Thor is typical with that kind of stuff, or Slavic. Castor and Pollux actually got recently released with that one. Byzantine Empire. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I got it. Osiris. I've always been interested in Osiris as an Egyptian. I was about to say Egyptian god. My god, Yu-Gi-Oh. Osiris is an Egyptian. Oh, I was right. Yeah, he is a god. Okay, now I'm thinking Yu-Gi-Oh terms. Osiris is an Egyptian god of fertility, afterlife, and the dead. So Osiris links with Nitocris in that regard. But since he has a cane and everything, okay, no. I think Osiris fits too in line with Nitocris, because Nitocris is also god of the dead, resurrection, life, vegetation, ancient Egyptian. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Let's see what you got one time, deal. I'm really bad at figuring these ones out. as I said, maybe Masamune, maybe Shimha through like Symphogear turns and makes Shimha a ruler. Maybe. My choice would be Hoyen as a Grand Archer because, you know, the dude shot down 9 suns and it's typical given of the title Lord Archer. Oh, okay, good, because if you're about to say Grand Archer goes to Orion. So, alright, okay, that's good. Different title, so that fits, I suppose. Dice. Isis. Horus. Why did I say that without thinking about it? Sets, Nefertis, Anubis, and some accounts. What else? What other mythologies would there be that I actually know of? Like, proper? I'm afraid to go into American with that one. I just don't know much about that. Not to mention, it feels like I'm just gonna trudge in with Paul Bunyan with that. Hindu, I might actually know some. Wait a minute. Final Fantasy. Dragon. Bahamut. Bahamut? Maybe not. I don't know, it's too hard. I don't know how Nasu does this. No, he's a good writer if that's the way it goes. Greek mythology, I heard Zeus is gonna be in it, so I can't exactly trudge on that either. Yeah, okay, so I think I'll just go with those two with my ones. Going with the Symphogear vibes, Shimha as a ruler, and on the other hand, Masamune. Actually, with that being said, I think I'll just want to finish it off. Does Masamune and Miyamoto Musashi, are they both near the same era? If they are, yeah, so Masamune, or Goro Niudo Masamune, widely recognized as Japanese greatest swordsmith. He created swords and daggers. In the Soshin tradition, no exact dates are known for Masamune's life. Okay, so that makes it really hard. In general, he has made most of his swords in his late 13th and 14th. Okay, I think the biggest problem with me saying that Masamune would be gender flipped, because this is a Nasu universe, and Nasu universe would only do, like, depending on the mythology, since we don't know whether it's a he or she sometimes, therefore Nasu would say, okay, then we can gender flip them, because we don't know whether Miyamoto Musashi was a girl or a boy. We just presumed maybe boy. Because of that, Throne of Heroes can do that kind of stuff. But as it is now, since we know Masamune is a guy, he would be a guy. Oh wait. Oh no, that's Muramasa. That's Shiro Muramasa. Okay, he's different. I was about to say. Okay, so with that, Masamune would be a guy saber. But Miyamoto Musashi... okay, oh wait, no, he made them in the 2100s to... Okay, so he made it for about 100 years from the 2100s. Miyamoto Musashi, 400 years later, they're in different eras. Okay, so I'm right. So Masamune might be a saber, if that was possible. So, okay, so I made a good decision with my first choice there. I like the idea of Admiral Yi because we need more badass writers and his interactions with people like Napoleon will be interesting. Yeah, that will be pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't think that will actually happen because, you know, the entire thing with Korean and Japanese clashing a lot, so I just don't... If Nasu will, I'll be surprised, but I swear there's gonna be like a lot of Korean backlash when that happens. It's bound to happen with that, but with my idea with Admiral Yi, yeah, that would be actually very interesting either way. Okay. So I think that will do it. It's 1 o'clock for me. So I think that will do it for stream. As it is. Just what the hell happened, Crunchyroll? What the hell happened with Symphogear Global? I don't know. Okay, so as I said, I'll be doing more. I'll be starting to do streams on JP. Just on doing obviously multi grinding on certain events. I've done the that's Idol of Fantasy Saga. I'll be pretty much having a break until the next event happens. When it does, I'll put some time aside for streaming, grinding on JP. But as it is right now, I'm pretty much done. I was done like a day ago. Just so abrupt. It just, I don't know what's going on with Symphogear. I don't know what's going on with Crunchyroll. I don't know. And I'm actually very afraid of Overlord Mass for the Dead on Global. I'm predicting it. I'm speculating that something like that might happen. Like this. Time will tell. Alright, enough rambling. I think I am done here. I need to release some videos after this. So, yeah. Farewell, Symphogear, XD Global. Hardly. Actually, I doubt it's hardly. I just don't know what's going on. Okay, no, I'm done. I am done. I'll see you on the next stream for JP at least. And I'll leave it there. LA, out.